experienced has a name, and it is more common inside the church than we are comfortable admitting. It is the confusion of spiritual urgency with divine direction. It is the use of faith language to bypass the discernment that faith was always supposed to produce. It is the moment when our wanting becomes so loud that we begin to hear it in God's voice and we act on it, and we call the acting obedience. This is not a problem of greed. Chiamaka was not greedy. She was tired and hopeful and human, and she wanted something legitimate: stability, progress, the ability to stop starting over. The problem is that desire, when it is strong enough and has been patient long enough, can begin to manufacture its own confirmations. It can find evidence. It can construct theology. It can silence counsel. It can produce a feeling that resembles peace, a peace that is actually just the relief of having finally decided, dressed up in the clothes of spiritual assurance. And it can do all of this in people who genuinely love God, in people who tithe and pray and mean every word of it. The financial landscape is full of instruments designed to exploit exactly this. Schemes wrapped in the language of covenant and harvest and sowing. They do not target the faithless, they target the faithful. Because faith, without discernment, is the most exploitable thing in the world. This is the problem, and it is yours to solve, not by becoming suspicious of God's provision, but by understanding more clearly how His provision actually arrives and how His voice actually sounds. Central revelation. God's voice does not produce pressure. It produces peace, and not the peace that comes after you have argued yourself into something.
When a financial opportunity cannot wait, when it requires you to act before you can think clearly, when accepting it means silencing the people God placed around you as protection, that is not a test of your faith. That is a test of your discernment. And discernment is also faith. Discernment is faith applied to real life. The enemy does not always come as obvious temptation. He comes, often, as urgency, as an expiring window, as a spiritually articulate man with a real church and 42,000 subscribers and a track record of early returns. He comes as everything that makes sense to your understanding, which is exactly why God said, lean not on it. Practical application. Step 1, build your financial counsel before you need it. Do not wait for an opportunity to arrive before you identify who will help you evaluate it. Right now, today, name 2 or 3 people in your life who have both the wisdom and the permission to tell you no. People who love you enough to say the uncomfortable thing. People whose judgment you respect even when it irritates you. Give them explicit permission. Tell them, I want you to speak into my financial decisions. I will not always like what you say.